Friends, it's Curtis Robinson, and I am here running Kudo. Kudo is the archer for the samurai class, and behind me you will see a walking mausoleum. We are going to take this walking mausoleum out. Maybe. Yep, we're going to probably have to do that with a sword because I failed to get more arrows. Alright, so we got to get close enough to knock these little skulls, you can see them right here, off the side there. Don't get squashed, don't get stomped on. Let's smack this one, smack that one. Pretty good. We usually got squashed a little bit by now. You can do this with your bow, and it's way safer, but like I said, I failed to freaking arrows. I believe I'm banging my brilliant katana on the freaking rock. That's not healthy. Alright, once you knock enough of those off, it falls down. Now what you do with this Remembrance is up to you. I've only killed, you have to kill one of the bosses, so for example Godric. I can go up and get Godric's only. I could wait and get, somebody else's like Radon, but I'm going to go ahead and get it. And I'm going to sell it, and then I'm going to go level myself up. I'm also going to buy some arrows. Again, you need a lot of money, you got to buy a lot of arrows if you're going to be this guy. So I'm going to pick that Remembrance. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. And we're going to ultimately, let's just drive. We're going to drive to the, should put a little mark. Alrighty. We're going to drive right over here to the merchant, buy a few arrows, sell a few things, and so forth. So there's several of these mausoleums walking around. And each one has one opportunity to get a Remembrance. With the Remembrance, you can get weapons, which are super good if you want them. For the archer, the only one I really need is Radon's great bow. But I've also got Rain of Arrows. I might not even get it. And the reason why is because I can get by with what I have pretty stinking nicely. And I'm kind of playing with the Golem bow. I'm going to give that thing a little bit of a try. So I could go ahead, I got 45,000 runes, I could go ahead and level up. Ugh. I'll be about broke, I can only use one. I can only level up once. Okay, so I'm going to go buy some stuff. I've been wanting to buy some stuff from these merchants for a while.
Unusual to this.
Purchase. I'm buying all three of those. I've already bought those out, so that's fine. I am out of these. Let's see, how about 200? That'll hold me over for 5 minutes. I do need these great arrows. I'm going to go and buy them. 4,500, and he's out. Don't get confused. These are ballista bolts. Very different. I do not use those. There is a hand ballista if you want to get it, but I don't have it. Okay. So again, what else should we do? There is a merchant here. Let's go ahead and clean him out. I've got this extra cash, and you guys might decide to get a secondary arrow like I like the poison arrows are pretty great. You can't buy them just anywhere. I'll show you where they are next.
Again.
Alright, I don't really need the ones. I definitely need twos. He's got 8 of these. I'm buying all of them. I don't need those. I've officially cleaned him out. Do I need that at all? I don't need that. Of course, if I do want to sell, I can sell this for 20 grand. I'm going to wait. Okay. So now that we've gotten to those two guys, let's climb up here. There is a guy here and a guy here. Let's go ahead and hit those two guys. So I'm kind of showing you, at this point, if you've got some money, let's go ahead and get some books. And let's get those stone sword keys. I think I've gotten everything. He might have a book I need.
Always.
Didn't have that book, or that book, or that book. I'm buying all of them. Cool.
goodbye. Nice to do business.
The next guy is down here. You gotta make a little run to him, but it's all good. So guys, hang with me and I'll show you where each of these merchants are and why you kind of need to go by them. The next merchant that I'm going to show you has a short bow. Because I don't have the short bow. And it is a really good weapon if you want to do some close range archery. I'd rather go to the sword if I have to, rather than do a whole bunch of close range archery. Mostly because you really run through arrows in a, blistering pace. The short bow does less damage, so kind of keep that in mind. I'm here, I might as well kill at least one of these guys. Have to go down and get him. I got his. Alright, so I'm going to show you where this merchant is. There's the bird, pick up his pinion. By the way, along the beaches there are these murres, the common murre. It's a black penguin-looking bird, and they've got feathers that you can get. So they'll stand there and let you walk right up to them and kill them. So probably I would say you need to get those guys rather than trying to sneak up on an eagle, which is likely to run away.
You again? I don't want it.
Purchase, and here's his short bow. I'm not going to buy it. I am going to buy this. I've got all the cookbooks down in the lower area now.
All done? Well,
let's go up a little bit. So again, if you can do all of this, great. Early on, I should say. So this is the next guy here, Nomadic Merchant. Let's go to Fort Height, and we'll go north. We'll hit him. We'll pick up his stuff. I think he's got a book. Some of these guys have the Stone Sword keys. Some will have a rune. If you've got the money, it's just worth it to get the runes. Remember, a rune with Godric's Great Rune, a rune arc will up all of your talents or skills, strength, dexterity, faith, intelligence, and so forth, by 5. It is huge to have that thing active.
Ah, how nice these.
Right, I don't need any of that. I am going to take this book, and I'm going to take that book. Now, if you want some sleepy arrows, these work really good, or really well. They don't do much damage, but they can put something to sleep. That's pretty stinking awesome. I'm not a big fan of them, honestly. It's not my play style, but I see other YouTubers that are really good. Alright, let's see. They used them very well. There's Bernal. Here is the next guy. This is the next nomadic. We'll zip right across and get him. So again, some of you guys are like, really, Curtis, why, oh why are you getting all of these books? Well, number one, I'll show you what I've got so far. These are all the arrows I can now make. Plain ones, fire ones. My favorite ones are rot. I don't really care about these ones, so to speak. They're not very exciting to me. There are some other ones that you're just going to really want to have. And I've just run past Pumpkinhead here.
Didn't we?
Pretty much cleaned him out, pick up his book.
I must apologize.
Alright, we got to go up that way to get the other ones, but let's go here. I know for a fact that I've cleaned this guy out, but I am going to show you where he is because you're going to want to buy his Aeonian butterflies. He's also got some other poison, I guess they're rocks, really. It's a clump of poison that you throw at people. Poison, it does pretty good.
Ah, how nice these.
Alright, so these preserving balls are pretty handy. I've already cleaned him out of the Aeonian butterflies, and here you go. If you got money, it never hurts to buy a glob of these fire arrows, right? And I just want 99. or just for backup, just in case you run out of all of these. And I typically try to keep about 200-ish of those. Remember I was talking about the poison? This thing is pretty powerful. Poison stone clump. If you hit somebody with that, it'll be easier to kill them. Alright, not too bad. There's another guy right here. Let's hit him real quick. Notice that I've made sure to get all of the closest possible grace so that I can get to these guys pretty easily. Alright, I've already killed the dragon, so I can just move without any problem back to the road. Now there could be a Knight's Cavalry somewhere. They are a pain in the butt. And I like fighting the Knight's Cavalry at some point. I like to have my health up a little bit higher. Vitality of 40 is a good place to start. 50 is plenty for the whole game. If you decide to get up to 55 or 60, okay. You know,
Play it again.
you could do worse. Definitely buy that. I already bought that. I think this is the one that gives you the rot bone. Those ones are super good. You definitely want those. Okay.
You
I'm
will.
going to show you where this guy is again, just so you know. Here you go. Lower part of Kaled, rot bone arrows. Now, this is the last one in Kaled, and he's got the poison arrows. So if you want to stock up on those, also super important.
Back unusual to this.
Right. You might want these. I don't know that I really am going to use those a whole lot. But here the serpent arrows are pretty stinking good. I've got 54 left. Now I've got 99. And well worth it.
Have a safe journey.
So when you're using rain of arrows, you know what, you shoot one arrow and a whole bunch of arrows come down. Keep that in mind. That is when you want to use those poison arrows or the scarlet rot. On Radon, I'll be hammering him with scarlet rot arrows. It really pisses him off, so you got to be ready to get out of dodge if he comes after you. All right.
Not
I definitely don't need those. I've cleaned him out already. Don't need any of those. Which is good, because I'm about out of everything. Alright, Patches is up here. No, not there. Patches is up, I think he's on this little rock here. He's got a couple of items. Alright, and that's all I think I've got for now. Of course, EG's up here if you need some smithing stones, but that's about everything I've got. Friends, that's all I got for you right now. Be sure to like and share. If this has been helpful, showing how important these different books are, so you can get different arrows. By the way, you can also craft different potions now if you want to do that. There's just a number of things that will be helpful later. If it's been helpful to you, give me a like and a share, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.